All right, we're just gonna pick up right where we left off last time. Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan. Today we are playing Keys in Halo Campaign Evolved. Now, I was looking forward to this mission because in the original game, this is the mission where we are introduced to the Spec Ops Covenant. Those are the elites and grunts clad in black armor. And in the original game, these grunts, they always carried fuel rods. And the elites were scary because they had incredibly aggressive firing patterns. They were extremely accurate, and they could hit you with a plasma grenade from like a football field away with sniper accuracy. Like, I wish I was kidding. The end of the mission where you're in like the bay of the ship, I've had elites just baseball pitch plasma grenades across that bay and hit me directly in the forehead. They were crazy in the original game. Now, it's a little bit less unique because so many more elites now, because we're using reach logic, throw grenades, and basically the ultras now do the same thing. And we've been dealing with them the whole time. Now, what I'm curious to see is in the original game there was a distinction between stealth elites and spec ops elites. Stealth elites had a light blue armor. They had a very light blue, like gray armor. They were always camouflaged, but they didn't have shields. What we've seen so far in this game, in this variation of the game, is we've seen elites in black armor, kind of a blackish blue, very, very deep, possibly blue, maybe black, I'm not entirely sure. Very dark armor with camo, but they still have shields. So that makes me wonder, have they just combined the two? Have Spec Ops elites and Stealth elites just been combined in this version of the game? Because I'm trying to think if that's how they worked in Reach, and I honestly don't remember. I know in Halo 2, Stealth elites had like brown armor for some reason, and then Spec Ops still had the black. So yeah, even in Halo 2, they were still separated, but I don't remember if they were separated in Reach. Whatever the case, best way to find out is just to get in there and do it, right? So without further ado, I'm installing long enough. Let's start Keys, Halo Campaign Evolved.
Network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the Flood, but they were too late. The Flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the Flood will repair this ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the Flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor.
Nice.
Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
All right, that was pretty good. Again, with the pre-rendered cutscene, it is what it is. I kind of miss the panning shot going through the mission, showing the actual in-game actors fighting, but it is what it is.
I'm reading the captain's transponder. He's in the control room. But I'm not detecting any human life signs.
That is a problem, isn't it?
Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain! I've lost him.
That is... Ooh, this is giving me Halo 3 high charity vibes. And that is scary. Can I not, please? Son of a bitch. I don't really know what I do about this. What? What am I supposed to do here? Okay, so you run faster than me, that's fine. I think I broke him. Ah, there we go. Whew. Have I mentioned before how their AI feels kind of buggy? Has that ever come up? So now what's funny about that, I don't know why they felt the need to make that a tank. But what's funny about that is in the original game, the Flood chasing this grunt around is an armless combat form. So it just kind of stands there menacingly, and it's really funny. Oh, really? Can I not go through? Well, dang. Oh, God. Hmm. Sorry, little guy. So this is kind of funny because I specifically remember remarking when we came through this room the first time that this hallway had been truncated, right? It just ended like here. It was just, there was no hallway. Now all of a sudden there is a hallway. But you still can't do anything with it, so I'm not sure why they decided to add a hallway just to block it off again. Oh, hello. I need, I need that. Especially if we're going to be fighting more tanks, I'm going to definitely need that. This is new. I don't remember seeing one of these in the last ship at all. Okay.
Analyzing damage. This
We are
hull was
significantly
caused by
higher
some
up
kind of
than-
explosive. Very powerful. if it
Actually,
tore
yeah.
Through the ship's hull.
This is more consistent.
All I detect down there are pools of coolant.
This is actually more consistent because in the original game, you come out onto the ground floor of the bay, which it doesn't make any sense because you just came from the bridge. Because in the Truth and Reconciliation, to get to the bridge, you had to be on the 3rd floor of the bay. So this actually makes the missions more consistent. That's really cool.
Warning, threat level increasing. That jump into the coolant is looking better all the
We
time.
just skip directly to the chase on this one, huh? Okay, cool.
The crash did more damage.
They got me twice. They got me twice in the same way. I was expecting a cutscene in Truth and Reconciliation when we go to the grav lift and there's no cutscene. You just go straight into the ship without a loading screen. And here, you jump out of the ship without a loading screen. And they got me with it again. They did it twice. I can't believe they got me. There we go. Microphone is being complicated. Okay, anyway.
Than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactors should already have gone critical. We should head this way towards the ship's gravity lift.
That sounded like it was way closer than it actually was.
I gave you an order, Spartan. Now pull out.
He's delirious, in pain. We have to find him.
This may have been a mistake. This is definitely a mistake. Damn. Where did I go?
He's delirious, in pain. We have to find him.
That line delivery has a little less emotion behind it. Well, that ain't good. Why were there so many fewer flood in this corridor this time? Not that way. Oh my god. Nope. Damn.
He's delirious, in pain. We have to find him.
Oh my god, that's all my sheep. Oh, hello. Hello behind the wall, I see you. Man, okay. My approach is
Delirious,
not good
in
here.
pain. We have to find him.
Jeez. Whew. Now this is what I expect from the flood. The sheer overwhelming numbers. Can't stop moving or the infection forms get me. Okay. Hello? Oh, he's just dead. That works. Okay, this might be... There we go. How are you not dying? Okay, I was beginning to suspect. I was going to say this might be one of those areas where they just continuously spawn until you advance far enough. But no, it seems like they are going to let me actually have a moment to breathe. So once again, we have lights from the ship. I was going to say, once again, this feels significantly brighter than I would expect. Like in the original game, right? You actually needed to use your flashlight for this. But here, there's no need whatsoever for the flashlight. You can see perfectly fine without it. And that's kind of a shame. You can achieve a lot of good atmospheric effects with enough darkness to warrant a flashlight. Those are some noises, all right. Oh my god. Why can't I move? Why could I not move? Whoa. Okay, so I take it that when the infection forms grab onto you, it slows you, but it stacks. So if enough of them are attached, you just can't move at all? I guess. Man, the infection forms are significantly more of a threat now than I think they've ever been in a Halo game. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that's a good thing. Because most of the time, I literally just would ignore them. Man, this shotgun is really good. It just makes bitches disappear.
Wait, the Covenant and Flood are attacking each other.
They sure
I
are.
recommend we wait until they've worn each other down. Then we'll only have to deal
I
with
was wondering about the needle rifle. Why is it only just showing up now? Hold up. Let me hold that. Huh. Snipers actually work against the Flood now. That's nice. I wonder why they decided to make the pools of coolant so shallow now. Do they just not feel like having to worry about rendering underwater undercoolant effects? Because like you used to be able to just completely submerge in them. Now it appears that is no longer the case. Huh. Interesting. Did the Flood already wipe out the Covenant? That doesn't usually happen. What on earth is going on over there? What are they doing? Yeah, okay. I have no idea what's going on with those carriers. Now, are there going to be any weapons back here, or did the game already decide that I don't need them? Oh, wow. I see a plasma rifle and a plasma grenade. Okay, it's something. It's better than nothing. Feel like I may have missed my chance to potentially try and sneak around. But man, I really have no clue. I have no idea how to play this game anymore. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I guess that works. You know what, you guys, you just keep doing what you're doing. I'll leave you be. You can go ahead doing burrowing whack-a-mole weird flood things, and I'll be on my way. Don't you look at me. You keep looking at the Flood that are going to be coming around that corner any minute now. I promise. Well, I got to take care of these guys. Okay. See, I told you. You're just not even gonna...
Cover me.
Good job, bud. Are they just ignoring the Covenant entirely and coming for me instead? Elite with a plasma pistol. That is scarier than I would expect. Considering plasma pistols are so incredibly strong now. I mean, it's kind of growing on me. It does feel nice and punchy, the Shade turret. Still kind of wish they'd kept the original design. Hey, checkpoint. Just what I needed. Really? Two of you? If I had a nickel for every time a zombie ran at me with a sword. Okay, we must be getting... Well, maybe not. Yeah, we're just going full high charity with this, aren't we? Just little infection pods everywhere. There are so many. I'm sure I'm probably in the minority on this, but I kind of wish you didn't have a lunge with melee weapons. I kind of wish you would just swing it, and if something was in front of you, you'd hit it. I haven't used shotgun ammo on infection forms, but for once it might actually be worth it. Let's actually keep you. Because good God, those things are actually extremely dangerous now. Jeez. Gotta point out as well, right? Like, so far, in terms of like the level layout, identical to the original. Only difference is the pools of coolant are 2 inches deep instead of like 9 feet deep. My God, they put a rocket flood on this level? That's just rude. Is that the only one? I hope that's the only one. I don't have anything to kill it with. That is a problem. I need like a needler or something, or a pistol. Maybe? Oh, hold on. It's the magical flood, here to grant me my wish. Hey, thank you, brother. Just what I asked for. Very good. That works. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is still moody as hell. And it looks amazing. I just wish it were a bit darker, so there'd actually be a reason for me to use the flashlight. As it is now, I really don't need it.
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's our way back in. The captain, His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry.
Working on it, Cortana. Gonna just have to make a run for it. Wow, they did not give a single fuck about my overshield. Ah, I guess I should have finished off the Ultra. Okay. 4 plasma grenades, 1 frag. I just have to make that work.
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. Still operational. That's our way back in. The captain. His vitals are fading. Please, Chief,
Oh, there's
hurry.
just more coming behind me. I gotta move. Does this trick still work? Guess we'll find out. Okay, I need shields, I need shields. Can we go now? Okay.
We should be able to get into the ship's control.
Oh, hell yes. Nice. Alright, that was badass.
The Covenant battle net is a mess.
I bet.
Can't access the ship
I don't know why.
schematics.
For some reason, I thought clicking that would give me a map. I've been playing too much
Shuttle
Doom.
bay should be
Really? Where? Okay. Anyway, where's that shuttle bay, Cortana? Okay. Guess I'll just take you.
The Covenant battle net is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
Then I want to see what's over. Is this just, that's just dead end? Okay, I wasted my time. I'm really good at doing that. Okay, we gotta move, we gotta move, gotta move. Just keep swimming,
in the
just keep
corners.
swimming.
The Flood are gathering bodies here.
And now we can actually see them accumulating the biomass. That was always implied, but never actually shown in the original game. Actually, give me that. Or... why does a shotgun sometimes just not do damage? 31. Yeah, we'll take you. You have more ammo.
The memories. And I'm mine. I must hold on.
Ooh, are we gonna hear more about Keyes' struggles? Jeez. Jeez. Have another. My God. Man, what I wouldn't give for a lore accurate chief armor. You know, one where I was effectively immune to bullets. I'm gonna run out of ammo again. Oh my God. I literally can't get 2 seconds. Okay, you know what? Okay, more. Did I actually deplete them all, or did I break it? Sheesh. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need a nap after this series of missions. Okay, just need to be a little more controlled with my shots. Can didn't like that. He fired before he was even fully around the corner. How the hell does that work? That's some bullshit. There's still more. Son of a bitch. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of those parts where you just gotta endure. Just endure the storm. Okay, where's the rocket guy? I know you've got one. Or you're just not gonna spawn one this time. Good God. Not the needles. That was scary. So, does the game just have a chance to spawn a rocket flood? Or did it just spawn one that first time to screw with me? God. Sheesh. Good God. Yeah, I can't believe I was worried about the flood being too squishy. Oh, maybe it replaced the rocket flood with a fuel rod flood instead. Either way, I have it now. Yeah, it kind of feels like it just spawned a rocket, that guy, just to screw with me that first time. Still... Oh, I can't even get in the turret on this one. That's kind of strange. Hey, I could use one of those. Even though the overshields aren't as strong as I feel they should be, still nice to have one just for the extra second or two of temporary invulnerability. Ooh. Nice. I just had a feeling there'd be one back there. It's a nice little hidden area that many people probably don't actually look in. These ghosts are all destroyed, right? Yeah. Interesting. Yep, already starting to build biomass. Good news, there's more. Hey, there's one. Got a checkpoint for it. You'll love to see that. Okay.
1991 JK.
Yep. They're doing the thing. Oh. I was not actually expecting to be able to jump through that. I don't know what to do now. Can't go through there? Okay. Is there another skull hidden somewhere around here? I wonder why it let me go through there. We're just gonna let him. We're just gonna let that guy do his thing. Ooh, someone's got a needle rifle. How have they not killed it? What is going on? Oh, there we go. Is that just actually an invincible rocket flood? Like, I was joking, but... I've been waiting for you to show up. Okay. Only one level of zoom on this one. This is a new room. We've not seen this room before.
Stay alert. Heresy is near.
Ah, crap. Of course I blow him up and the rest of the goon squad shows up. Really? You guys... Y'all cheat, you know that? What is that bullshit? What is that bullshit? I leave one hallway just so they can spawn enemies behind me. Really? Okay. That's some bullshit. Y'all know it. You can deal with those guys. I'm gonna deal with this side. No, no, don't reanimate the rocket flood. No, 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 no. No, you're not allowed to do that. Well, there goes all my overshields. Woo. Guys, all I wanted was to try the needle rifle. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. How many rockets did this thing have? 4.
Cleansing flame.
Really? You're gonna aim at me instead of the guy actively slapping your ass. Okay, cool. Glad we have our priorities straight. Says the guy who just took a needle rifle instead of a rocket launcher. Just shut up.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
Okay. Yep, okay, there's the Spec Ops elites. There's the Spec Ops squad. This way actually leads down, if I remember correctly.
Prophet's mercy.
No, no thank you. I'm good. You guys can keep that corner. I don't want it anymore.
I just wet myself.
I can hear their whispers.
We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. I don't know why that worked. I don't know why that worked. I just work here. Okay.
They're relentless. But so am I.
I wasn't expecting to be able to get this far. This is another new room that I've not seen before. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why? Damn. I was not expecting the Spec Ops squad to just straight chase me in there. You know what? You can deal with them. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Damn. I have to deal with those guys, don't I? Oh, what, are they gonna not push now because I'm waiting for them? Is that how this works? Hide. Are you kidding me? Are they really just gonna ignore each other? What is going on with the sound? Oh, that ain't good. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I don't know why or how that didn't kill me. By all means, it doesn't make any sense.
Let the humans mourn their fallen idol.
Is the AI just programmed to literally only target the player? And if so, why? Like, who decided that was necessary? Literally not possible to fight all the Flood and the Spec Ops elites at the same time. I have no idea what it expects me to do here. Unless, can I just... That works. Oh my god, how are there so many of you? It's a rhetorical question. I know it's a Flood. This is ridiculous. Utterly absurd.
The path is clear.
Okay. Sure. Fine. I guess. Okay, have we done it? Good lord, why? Okay. Sheesh. Hey, checkpoint. That's what we like to see. Good God, that took me so many attempts just to get through that one room.
Is that really you?
Stop it. Stop it. I said stop it. Stop it. No. Nope. Okay. Oh my god. Can't get the melee to work in my favor. Well, crap. Yep, don't worry, I'll come back for you. Oh, that works. That's actually better. The rocket flood has shields. The rocket flood has shields and likes to friendly fire. This is a bad idea. 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 This is such a bad idea. What? Okay. I don't know what happened, but it worked. I don't know what worked, but it worked. I don't know what I did, but things happened. Okay. Man, I can't even, like, commentate on, like, level design or anything. They're just... Oh my god. Too busy fighting for my life. Okay. Because, I mean, in terms of, like,
Control
level...
room should be this way.
In terms of the level design, right? This is the same level. Like, geometrically speaking, it is the same level. The art is, you know, the same art style as the Truth and Reconciliation, so there's not really anything new for me to say there. The Spec Ops elites are terrifying, as I would expect them to be. Having them chase me through the hallway was an experience. Actually, I can't say it's exactly the same level design because they have had a few new rooms, so you know what? Appreciate that.
I can feel them crawling inside my mind. But I won't give in. Miranda.
Well, hopefully that did some work. The world may never know. Need the shields. Oh my god. Why do... Why do the Covenant and Flood team up with each other to kill me? That's just mean.
This position. Full sight.
Wow, we are thoroughly infested here, huh? Here we go.
Chief? Chief!
How do we free him?
It's not him. Not anymore. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the Flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go.
Dang.
Alert! I'm detecting multiple Covenant and Flood groups approaching the bridge.
I bet you do. Oh my god, there are so many! I'm not going to be able to get to cover. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, just a second or two, just a second or two. Oh my god, and my shields are just instantly gone again. Holy shit. Where are you supposed to go? What are you supposed to do? Run for it, make a run for it, make a run for it, make a run for it.
Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Sheesh. So much of that room just comes down to getting lucky, honestly. Man, the little popcorns not chain reacting themselves as much is really making a difference.
Perfect. Grab one of the banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Hey. Oh, there! Where did it go? That's
Okay, that works. They are not very enthusiastic about shooting at us. I need to take a minute. Oh. Yeah, I was expecting keys to be intense, but man. Oh. Like that's what I expected the library to feel like. Was just how much the flood was just on us at all times. Now, granted, the one, it's like I've mentioned multiple points, right, where the flood will just keep spawning until you reach a certain point. The specific one I'm thinking of on the level keys that I typically have trouble with, I actually didn't see it here. So I think it was one of the parts that got replaced or kind of streamlined down into like, you know, a single hallway rather than being like a branching hallway. Because it's one of the branching hallways, right? Like you go down one direction, but then a door opens up in like a different side passage, and then they just keep coming until you like advance far enough forward. So they kind of like chase you out, or that's the idea. But yeah, I didn't see that here. I think I said it at some point or another, like, there's not as much for me to really comment on because at this point, like we're late enough in the game that most of what we've seen before. Now we're just seeing more of it or like a different variation. The flood have really, really grown on me, right? Like I really expected them to feel different being based on like Halo 3's flood, but yeah, I am no longer having that feeling. They are just as formidable as ever. But now melee actually works on them, so they're actually a little bit slightly more forgiving, but there's a lot more of them, which, you know, I've said over and over again. Especially the ones with the shields. The elites had the elite flood having shields is something else. What else? Didn't see as much of the Spec Ops crew as I expected, but man, those two, the pair of Spec Ops elites that chased me down through that hallway, that was really cool. A little bit frustrating, honestly, but really cool. Just how this pair just decided it was their mission to hunt down and assassinate the chief. That was awesome. I bet I know where another one of the skulls was. I started going down this hallway. And then I decided I didn't want to deal with it anymore because that's where all the Spec Ops guys were, and then they followed me. But no, if you keep going down that way, assuming they didn't change anything, there's a pair of hunters, you know, fighting the flood as well. I bet there's probably a skull hidden back there if I had to guess, because that's where I would put a skull, right? If I was the designer here, because it's like an optional area. It's not on the intended path, so it's easy to miss. It's difficult to get to because you have to fight through a bunch of Spec Ops Covenant. Talking too fast and I can't talk, and a pair of hunters and some flood. Is it a pair of hunters or is it just the one? Is it like by the time you get there, the one's already died? It might actually just be the one now that I think about it, but whatever the case. No, I'd absolutely put a skull down there if I were the designer. Keys' fate. Oh, so first of all, they integrated a bunch of new voice lines. Well, actually, because did they go back? Which one was it? So no, in the anniversary edition, they added the terminal that adds a lot of it shows Keys' perspective as he's being assimilated into the Flood, and that's where they are getting a lot of these voice lines from. The reason it's funny to me and the reason it's very familiar is I've mentioned the Halo SPV3 mod a few times, and they actually did the same thing that this remake did, right? Is they took the voice lines from that short movie and played it within the level as, you know, Chief is fighting through trying to get to Keyes. Halo Studios here, same idea, because of course, why wouldn't you? It's a good idea. Do it. And then Keyes' ultimate fate, a little bit less gory. Chief, slightly more delicate with him this time, right? Just ripping out the neural lace rather than going all the way through. But man, still feels bad. Yeah, not nearly as much for me to say. We're getting to the end. I think most criticisms that I would have had have likely all been hashed out by now. I've probably gone over everything. The one thing that remains to be seen is if they make any significant changes to the Maw, in particularly the Warthog run, right? That's the one thing where I still think there's a lot of potential where they might change something there. Oh, also my other prediction of potentially seeing Sentinel Enforcers, that never came to pass. So unless they make a surprise appearance on the Maw, I doubt that's going to happen at this point. Still think it's a bit of a missed opportunity. It would have been neat to see Enforcers on 2 Betrayals, for example. I imagine they could, like, you could still fit one in on the Maw as like maybe like a mid-mission, mid-level boss fight or something like that. I think that'd be kind of a cool thing, but yeah, at this point, most likely probably not going to happen. Well, next mission, we're going to be fighting a lot more of the Spec Ops Covenant, and I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to deal with that. That's going to be very, very tricky. But well, we're almost there. We're almost done with Halo Campaign Evolved, and then we still need to do Operation Meteor right after that. So you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys in the next part. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys there. Take it easy.